Assalamu alaikum. These videos are based on selective readings of the book titled Learn 90% of the Quran with Frequently Occurring Words. The book is an endeavor to bring the knowledge of the Arabic language to the non-Arab, English-speaking individual to help him or her understand the Quran with classified word lists. The lists are arranged in interesting topics with transliterations of each word, its meanings, its usage in the Quran, the number of times a particular word has occurred, and the particular part of speech it belongs to. It will be of special interest to teachers and students of Arabic grammar who would like to supplement their vocabulary of the language. If you are someone who is interested in understanding the divine message, this book will prove to be an important milestone on that journey. Please follow the link in the description below. Welcome back to our most frequently used words in the Quran. We're almost halfway there. The first word for the day is nas, meaning the people or the masses. This word appears 241 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 8, where Allah says, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ. And with this, our total understanding of the words in the Quran comes to 45.41%. The next word is idh, meaning when, but for the past, as a past tense. This word occurs 239 times as a time adverb in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 30, where Allah says, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. And with this, our total understanding of the words in the Quran comes to 45.73%. The next word is sha, meaning had Allah willed or wished. This word appears 236 times as a verb in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 20, where Allah says, وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. And this brings our total understanding of the words in the Quran to 46.05%. The next word is ulaika, meaning those. This word appears 204 times as a demonstrative pronoun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 5, where Allah says, ulaika ala hudam min rabbihim. And with this, our total understanding of all the words in the Quran comes to 46.33%. The next word is qabl, meaning before. This word appears 197 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 25, where Allah says, كُلَّمَا رُزِقُوا مِنْهَا مِنْ ثَمَرَاتٍ رِزْقًا قَالُوا هَذَا الَّذِي رُزِقْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِ. And with this, our total understanding of all the words in the Quran comes to 46.59%. The next word is mu'min, meaning a believer. This word occurs 195 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Tawbah, ayah number 10, where Allah says, لَا يَرْقُبُونَ فِي مُؤْمِنٍ إِلَّا وَلَا ذِمَّةٍ. And with this, you have learned 46.86% of the Quran. The next word is law, meaning only if. This word occurs 184 times as a conditional particle in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 167, where Allah says, وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوا لَوْ أَنَّ لَنَا قَرَّةً فَنَتَبَرَّأَ مِنْهُمْ كَمَا تَبَرَّأُوا مِنَّا. And with this, you have learned 47.10% of the Quran. The next word is man, meaning whoever. This word appears 184 times as a conditional particle in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 81, where Allah says, بَلَا مَنْ قَسَبَ سَيِّئَةً وَأَهَاطَتْ بِهِ خَطِيئَتُهُ فَأُولَئِكَ أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ. And with this, you have learned 47.35% of the Quran. The next word is khalaqa, meaning created. This word appears 184 times as a verb in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 29, where Allah says, هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُمْ مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا. And with this, you have learned 47.6% of the Quran. Next word is anzala, meaning was sent down, like in the shape of rain. This word occurs 183 times as a verb in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 22, where Allah says, وَأَنزَلَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَخْرَجَ بِهِ مِنَ الثَّمَرَاتِ رِزْقًا لَكُمْ. And with this, you have learned 47.85% of the Quran.